You really complete the pack. Auntie.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to The Third Degree. You have your girl Keisha here.
And I'm Sibo the Barber.
And it's me, your girl, Sharani Vaughn. Welcome back, beautiful people.
And then you already know who I am. I'm C4. Not to be cocky a little bit, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
I thought it was me being
I gotta
dry.
be extra.
I thought it was me being
I
dry.
guess I'll be the extra.
Be the extra
I
one.
thought it
Fuck
was
it,
me
dude.
being
I'll be
dry.
the
It was
extra.
this
You know
one.
what I'm saying? Fuck
You
it.
need a little
But
extra.
it's gonna give me a bad name though. It's
No,
gonna
it's
give me a
not.
bad rap.
No.
Cause everybody already think I'm cocky. That's why females don't talk to me.
So it
Let
fit.
people think what they want to think.
My DMs be dry as hell. I gotta be like, yeah.
He lying, man.
No, my DMs be dry as fuck.
My DM is dry too.
Mine too.
I don't get no pics.
Oh, your shit
So
poppin'?
the,
Oh, your
so
shit
the
poppin'?
topic really is about lies.
Yeah.
Okay? This is what we're doing right here.
There's no lie.
This is what we're doing right
There's
here.
no lie.
Well,
It might be true.
well, let me tell you why it's dry.
It's a lie.
It's dry because I'm not interested in the people that's in there.
Oh, so you dry, but it still have
It's
conversation.
I
damn,
think-
her shit damn.
He said it got drizzle.
Her shit damn.
Oh, goddamn.
I mean, you know, it
I
be
can't-
going up, but it ain't be. It ain't
I was about to
nothing.
say something. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Okay.
What you gonna say?
I wouldn't know. So I'm not gonna say it. Go ahead. What's up? How you doing, Keisha?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I appreciated my hug.
Yeah, me too.
See, I thought I was a dry one. It was this one.
Who,
It
her?
ain't me.
She dry as fuck, ain't she?
No, I'm
That's
not.
that Gemini shit.
But you
She's
are a
fucking-
Gemini.
So my sister's a Gemini. That's probably why you act like that.
How
Y'all
mu-
Geminis is dry as fuck. I hugged you
Don't do that.
for a
Don't do
reason.
that.
Like, you know, we've been having a little
Female
spat.
I
Gemini is
don't-
dry.
I don't give like
Yeah.
hugs.
Oh, okay, cool.
Why?
I give great hugs.
You have what? 14
We'll find
boys. I mean, 2 boys, 3 boys.
You know what?
You have to give hugs. Hugs are important to
That's why
the
I
to the
was
mental.
Hugs are
Hugs-
necessary.
Hugs
Necessary,
are
yeah.
healing. I'm
Hugs.
telling you.
You
if you
don't
get the
even
right hug
understand.
from the right person.
You never had a fire
Now-
hug?
Woo!
You never had a fire hug?
Hell yeah.
Healing
You needed
to the
another one?
soul.
Your brain started like melting,
Like, that shit
and then
crazy.
your body started healing, and then you feel it. You ain't got that?
Yeah, in different places.
You need love.
So the,
Keisha.
so the topic
You need
is
hugs.
about lies. Can
We
a
gonna talk
lie
about
be
whatever.
good? Can it be good? To me, I
I think-
think lies can be healthy sometimes, depending on the situation.
This motherfucker just
Lie.
and then talk about the topic. We was
Lies.
talking about something. You just like segue.
Because hugs, I just feel.
We gonna talk about a lot of shit. So why don't you like hugs? Why is it not important to you? Why do you feel the love in the
Because
hug?
I don't want to be touched by
Why?
everybody.
No, not everybody. It's not everybody. Fuck everybody. You
Okay.
You don't
cannot.
have to hug everybody.
Yeah, you don't have to. We talking about people who matter in your life and people you hug. That's a close encounter. When you hug somebody, it's a connection. It's like it's an embracement. Like
I
you know
give
what I'm
church
saying?
hugs all
No,
the time.
fuck that.
What?
Fuck
You
a
know,
church.
to the side.
No pun intended. No disrespect. But fuck a church hug. You need a hug to where
Sometimes
it
you need
means
real
something.
life
You know what I'm
hugs,
saying?
bro.
Like it gotta really be like I got you.
I got
Hug,
hugged
like-
last week. I damn near cried. I was like,
Yeah.
what a damn.
Yeah.
That's
I needed
a good
it.
hug.
I needed it though. Like,
Yeah.
You know, never,
Sometimes
nobody
you
know what
do.
niggas going through. Yeah.
Because
Why
the
don't you-
hug
what's
helps
up?
you to release. It helps you to just free up some space of tension and
Yes.
frustration and just
It's like having a
everything.
massage, but it's not a massage. It's more so about somebody who has the same, or who's giving you the best energy you need in a.
Okay, so check this out. I don't mean
Hugs
to
are
cut you off,
good.
but I'm a pervert, so I like the titties on my chest. I'm like, titties on your chest and a hug feel.
Oh,
and you
titties
gotta-
feel good.
And you gotta come on. That shit, yeah.
Have you tried a naked titty hug?
Straight to
A naked hug? You see, she don't ever get no regular hugs.
They
I
go
like
straight
hugs.
into it.
She
Deep
yeah,
the
she's
cheeks.
crazy as hell.
It's crazy.
I like hugs.
Hugs is
Caress
good.
me, please.
Man, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Please.
Okay, so
Y'all
now we
don't hug
passed the
in the
hug
shower?
chick, 'cause she in another realm now.
Like a good
we
hug.
not
where
y'all
they
not
just-
seeing what's going on.
Where they just
Oh,
caress your
my-
back and
Y'all
just
not seeing what's going
make
on.
you
in-
feel
in the
like,
camera scene.
yes.
But look, y'all not seeing what the hell is going on in her brain. So let's
Nothing is
move
going on in
on
my brain.
to the next subject. Her brain just went from 0 to
If you need a
700.
hug out there, go hug somebody right
Yeah,
now.
Please.
Give her a hug.
Go
Care
hug somebody
Bear.
right now because you probably need it. If you had a rough week, get a hug.
Hugs are beautiful. I
They
ain't gonna lie to
are.
you. Hugs is real nice.
They are.
Especially by a big titty chick. Hey, I'm a titty man, so.
It ain't the titty. It's because it's there. It's like it's
that pressure, and it's that pressure.
You ever hug a big titty bitch and then you like move your shoulder?
Can we
like
stop
this a little
calling
bit,
her that?
And then her titty is like right there where your shoulders at, so you like rubbing her titty on your
That's
shoulder.
crazy, huh?
Yeah. Titties is nice.
So,
But hugs is good.
But when you got C cups,
it's chest to chest, my boy.
Might hit a little different, my boy.
It's chest to chest, my boy.
really?
Yeah, we doing.
C cups are not small.
Oh, God damn it. That was the best part, but we here.
C cups are not small. Okay.
I'm not speaking from a C cup.
You're not speaking from a C cup.
POV, like
I'm not speaking from a C cup, but
You can't-
they're not
you
small.
can't
I used to
tell
be a C cup at one point in my life.
12.
What? When you was in kindergarten? Then?
12.
No, I didn't have titties in kindergarten.
So,
What's crazy is we got off of hugs and we went into titty C cups. That's where we went.
That is crazy because y'all titties.
It's good though. We good.
Conversation.
I got
I think we should be as
when
we
the
should be
hugs
as degree as we
became
need to be.
healthy and
They
you know,
are.
meant to have, and then it got into the pervert part of the hug. Like,
Because we have men on this podcast.
I just want
hugs
to share my
you
point
know,
of view.
And people
Okay, so we
like
gonna
hugs for different
exclude-
reasons. And
Wait,
they
look.
like the caressing of the
No.
Okay.
He did that.
You went with him.
I went with him because
That's
there's
my
some
dog.
truth to that.
Okay.
But I'm saying no snitching. He did that, and there's a lot of good energy and vitamins into the right hug. But the right hug would set you to a whole nother standard when it comes to people to really fuck with you. Because you can't get a hug from somebody who's just trying to whisper in your ear like, bitch, I'm about to kill you next week. Like, it's different.
Right.
But for somebody who's really trying to embrace you and show you some love, is
When
different.
was the last time you had a good hug like that?
Today.
Oh, that's bomb.
You think
Keisha
that
gave
was-
it to me.
That's what's up.
She didn't give it to me. I forced her.
You
was
took
great.
it.
That was a good
I
hug.
took it. I took it. I took
Corey,
it.
when was the last time you had a good hug?
Last Friday,
What you do last Friday?
I went to
You was
I went to
outside?
eat with the homegirl. Yeah, she gave me a hug and I cried.
You cried. Well, okay. So what was the
going through
concept?
something. I just lost my little brother like last month, so we talked about that and I gave her a hug and I cried. It was crazy.
Yeah, we about to hug right now because I didn't know that.
Yeah,
When?
it was on the 17th.
I'm sorry. My condolences.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so
No.
That's heavy.
And we can speak about. I can speak about that on so many levels, and I don't want to get into that because now I'm starting to feel like they're into a realm where I don't need to be at. But nigga, that's deep.
But it was a good hug though.
Yeah,
I needed it.
How did you lose your brother?
Fentanyl overdose.
I'm sorry.
Regardless of what it was,
Yeah,
it was still a loss.
and it was
And
crazy.
yeah, that's deep.
It's okay though.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
He in a better place.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, off top.
We as men, like
We
you
don't
can
show
you
that.
can shine it a little bit, but nigga,
It happens.
even if it happens, it's still it. Yeah, Sharon looked at me like nigga.
I'm
I-
trying not to cry.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm like-
because she know this is family
Yeah.
for the most part. She know more about me than I know about me sometimes. So she know the loss of having a situation. But yeah, man, that's crazy. And I'm glad that she did give you that, because sometimes when you lose somebody that you love, like some people don't know how to embrace you
Yeah.
to give you that.
They don't know
So,
how to give you that.
yeah, so for her to be able to give you that,
I needed it.
that's a good leveler. So yeah,
I'm glad you got that hug.
I'm glad you did
Yeah, me
too.
too. I needed it.
Because all
That's
those hugs is
good.
needed for real.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's
A lot of
really
times.
good.
A lot of times.
Because I
For
needed a
real.
hug, and I didn't have nobody to give it to me.
When did you need a hug? September 23rd, 1942. No, I'm just
No,
she looked like
because
she was thinking about it.
in all honesty, I've been having and I just talked about this on my podcast last night. Like I've been having some rough couple of weeks. Like stuff been happening back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just in a frustrated place, and I was in a sad place, and I found myself praying, like asking God to remove the sadness because I don't like to be sad. I don't like to be emotional. And I was like, I just really need a hug. If I could just have a hug, I think I'll be okay. Like
That's crazy.
You know the crazy part about it is
everything could be a drug. It's like everything could
I
be a
was
drug.
asking for hugs though. Like I'm like, I just need a hug. Like, bro.
No,
Sometimes
for
you
real,
need it.
No.
that's dope. Right
And
there.
this is it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro.
Yeah,
I lost my
sometimes you
brother
need it.
fucking years ago. You hear me? So
Yeah, shit sucked. I ain't never lost somebody that. My best friend, but nobody that close.
yeah, I lost my brother, which was my dog. You know what I'm saying? So
He was the best of the best, man.
that's serious.
He was the best of the best.
What?
That's deep, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad we got on a hug, Keisha. She's sitting here like, fuck them hugs, nigga. Fuck your hug.
I love it.
No, but
I'm
that's...
just observing.
This is crazy.
Hey, this
You
is
should give me a hug
therapy.
during my trying times.
I did. I gave him a hug.
Yeah.
A lot of shoulder, but it was, I mean,
Nah, I appreciate you sharing that though, bro. Cause, nigga, I can contest. I can tell you. I can all that. So I commend you for even, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there. Cause some people try to hold certain stuff in, and nigga, if you
sometimes you
off the record, nigga, I know, regardless of what the circumstances was, I know.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes you need to talk to people that know too.
nigga,
So
nigga, that loss shaped my life, shaped my mindset, shaped my grind, shaped my energy.
no, dead ass.
You know what I'm saying? So
You just put you in the mind frame of like, bro, it can be any day for me.
yeah.
So now my mind frame is, I got a company I'm starting. It's called Take, and it's taking care of mentally challenged adults. And I want to leave that to my kids, so I can leave them with something because I don't know when it's gonna happen for me. We didn't know when it's gonna happen for my little brother, so I want to.
So okay, to key in on that, and we have a real conversation right now. This is not for the cameras. To key in on that, are you looking into as an adult at your age? Not say you old because I don't see no grays. Black don't crack. At your age, are you looking into understanding of building a trust and building the life insurance situation and stuff like that?
So I lost an aunt a couple of years ago, like 5 years ago, and she wasn't in her kid's life, and they hustled and bustled to bury her.
Mm-hmm.
I told myself, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I got life insurance on everything and everybody.
Okay, so life insurance is one thing, but having a trust to delegate.
Oh yeah, I got that.
To get to delegate what's going on besides nobody else taking over whatever you got going on.
I'm grown, so I write down everything. So
Yeah.
I got that. My niece is set up for that. My kids is getting everything I got.
We ain't gonna talk about it no more. I don't want to get into the juice of it. We're gonna talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah
I got it.
we here to talk
one
about
too. They should get everything.
yeah.
Everything go to her.
My kids
No, but it's
get
different.
everything.
It's different when it comes to life insurance, because life insurance, from what I learned, is yes, you can have it and somebody can be a beneficiary of the situation, but there are certain people that you may or may not trust to do it the right way, but a trust in that beneficiary will make the shit go the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like generational health, generational wealth. So
Well,
there's
trust
ways
is
to
more
do it.
so also where your assets gonna be transferred.
Yeah, all of it. Yes.
When it comes to that.
As you build, yes, as you build.
Like trusting is like making sure it goes to them, and then also making sure you ain't gotta pay extra taxes on it when it's sent to them.
Yeah.
So it's a certain way you gotta go through it. But yeah.
So that's important, regardless of which way it goes. All that is important. All that's key into understanding what's going on with. Because we didn't learn that. Nigga, we learned, nigga, go outside and don't come back in. If you come back in, you gotta stay in.
You gotta stay in.
You gotta, nigga, go outside. You gotta check out the water hose and all that. So we learned if you go get wet,
The
you
water
go lay.
was fire
Yeah.
when it was cold. It was good.
You have to let it run for a minute, let all the hot water go out
If
first.
you're a real one, you
Then
drunk out the
You
water.
drunk out the,
Yeah.
because you not going in that house
You ain't
for
gonna let it
nothing.
out.
You not about to
Go
make me stay in
in
the
and
house.
stay in.
Look,
So, alright.
I ain't going in until the street lights come on.
Straight up,
Right.
We
straight
good.
up, straight up. So we only learn certain stuff, but to learn the stuff that needs to be learned, like it's hard to learn. But if you apply yourself, that's what I'm telling you. Like you got the life insurance policies, but you have to know how to delegate them and trust and certain stuff. It helps you delegate. I learned a lot. Not saying I'm a perfectionist at this shit because I still don't know.
This is dope. This is.
I still don't know what I need to know.
Yeah.
To learn how to delegate the situation is different because some people can get I left everything to my son. Your son pop up and that nigga sell drugs. He done fuck all the 200-300 million whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended to nothing, but it's more so about the trust is set aside as a daddy to make sure that everything goes the way it's supposed to go. So.
Yeah, I got it all.
I think the trust help you set standards and boundaries.
Yes.
You got to be this. You got to do this.
Yes.
You got to be this age.
Yes.
You got to have this in order to get this.
Without an actual person, this is what it is. This is what it is.
Yeah.
And the person who's over the trust or who's managing the trust. And these are things that we have not been taught.
At all.
We when I say we, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking at my skin color. We.
Yeah.
Because the other side, not the other side, because none of the side. Shout out to everybody who's watching our podcast because there's no sides to this, but they haven't been taught this either in some realms.
Yeah.
But for the people who understand, people who know, they know. But people who don't know, this is what needs to be known.
Yeah.
So we need to be, that's why I'm telling you this because you didn't know this.
No, I didn't know nothing about the trust.
Exactly. So
I just know my niece is the beneficiary, and we talked about where everything goes.
But just no disrespect to niece. Just in case she needs to be in a tight spot. Niece could be like, yeah.
They can get it later.
Yeah. But if it's a trust, it's like this is what it is. There's no delegating nothing. This is what it is. This is what I set aside. You can basically set yourself aside in the trust. But yeah, that's not here nor there. I appreciate you for even sharing that though. Because I lost my brother years ago, and that shit still punch me every now and then.
Bro.
So, and it's the reason why I'll be knocked off my dribble sometimes. So, but for you to say that, regardless of how it went and what the fuck happened, it's still a loss.
Yeah.
And however you take it, like it's still harming.
Bro, you don't even know. Oh, you do know.
Sorry that you said that, but yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna get into more topics on that. Yeah,
Real talk. I think we going through something. What we going through? What's going on?
Who you talking to?
This one right here. You so out of it. What's going on?
He picking a fight down, goddamn.
He really is.
How?
He
No,
picking
you
a
just.
fight.
I'm listening to
No,
y'all
but
conversation
you just
and
so
how you guys
quiet.
are opening up. What do you want me to do? Cut you off? You are
As you should
expressing
not.
yourself.
Respect.
You are
There you
learning
go.
something from, C4 and C4 learning something from you. I'm letting y'all do y'all male thing.
That's deep. That's deep. That is
I'm
so
doing what
deep.
the woman does. Be quiet.
Oh, okay. She learning. No.
Speaking
No,
of lies.
I can't.
Speaking of lies.
That's our topic. Lies.
Like, I don't be quiet.
That's our topic. Lies.
Yo, with all due respect,
Nah, dead ass.
with all due respect, I've known you in and out for years, and to learn that you lost somebody that was so close to you, like people may think like, oh man, nah, that's the homie, but I lost. You know how you lose certain people, and it'd be like, okay, I lost
Certain shit hit
I
different.
lost my grandmother and the same mother as my brother. I love my grandmother dearly. I lost my uncle around the same time, years later, almost in the same month, like in maybe the next month. I forgot exactly what it was. But I lost him too. But the loss of somebody who I woke up with, sleep with, I fought with, I talked to, I my best friend, the nigga dude that shaped me to be like, nigga, we about to go get this bread at a young age. To lose that person, my blood, is hard as fuck. Bro. I don't give a fuck what the hell he got going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for you, my nigga.
So this is my little brother.
My little brother too.
And a month after that, August 4th, he would have turned 30. So I dealt with that on the 17th of whatever, and then August 4th, he would have been 30. And I'm like, and I'm reminiscing, talking to moms, and I'm like, I remember this nigga used to bump his head on every wall, turning the corners, and
it get deep.
It get crazy, bro.
It get deep. The day, I mean, I'm gonna say this and we gonna move on, because I'm not to cut everything short, because I have to share this. The day that my brother had got killed was a day that I had to go to work, and I still was in high school. I was walking out of the house, and I used to have a car where I used to always rip my music out of my car, and I put all new music in. I had like extra beats and speakers and all that shit. So this particular day, I was going to work, and he was outside putting my music in his car. So I'm like, huh?
You knew?
I didn't know. I was asleep. So I woke up. You know how you know what I'm saying? Yeah. New day, and wake up, get work. He outside playing with his car. He's doing what I do on his car with my stuff. So I'm mad at a nigga like, man, take my shit out your car. Like tripping on him, right? Not knowing, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I go to work and I come home, and then my nephew like, Mark, around the corner, like, I'm like, what? Like, blew my mind. I remember that day, like, right now. So to hear certain stuff, I'll be like, man, that shit deep. Yeah, man. It gets deep, it gets crazy and all that. So to move on from that, like, I'm here for you, man. I don't give a fuck what the fuck we have or have not had. That's something that certain people can't get over, and that's what keeps me. That's what holds me back from certain stuff, from being successful too at the same time. If it makes sense.
No, it does.
So certain things that I do and certain ways that I move is because of what I've molded with my brother. And I don't know who would relate to that or not relate to that, but I really be like, me and my brother was talking about building an empire. So the reason why I do so much, or I make my name, or make me so relevant to everything that's going on, is because of what we already talked about. You know what I'm saying?
So we try to keep that going.
And it hurt every time I talk about it.
Yeah, bro.
Think about it.
I'm trying to stop the subject now. I ain't gonna hold you.
So, on to the next subject, man. Like it gets crazy, man. This is the reason why I go so hard on everything I do.
Especially when it comes to a sibling. Like I ain't never.
That's my
so
mama's
I got my
son.
boy Goat. My best friend Goat passed away on a motorcycle, and this is why I won't ride.
Motorcycle is so zen.
And this is why I tell you,
This
is why I be so much on you, because on Halloween.
Did say that last time.
Because on Halloween, he was sipping with his relatives. He was supposed to meet us at the club in Hollywood, and he never made it. So, and he was on a motorcycle.
So let me tell you something about that. So motorcycle riding is a choice that you make to be where you need to be. It's zen.
No,
because
I have a need for speed.
No, not even speed.
No.
I don't have to go faster. It's an energy,
and it's like releasing something. Like
it's different.
I get it. I totally get it.
So whatever he was on that night had him. He was where he needed to be at. So everything happened. Like I really take my time on my bike. So because I know I lost my home, I missed her. I lost. You know what I'm saying? On bikes.
Motorcycles, yeah.
My mama been riding bikes since she was young. So when she found out I was riding bikes, she was like, "Oh, what? You riding bikes? Yeah." It was exciting, but it was like more so like she, you know what I'm saying? She's like, you riding bikes now. She didn't want me to ride bikes at first, but I'm grown, so it's like she could stop me. Yeah. So yeah.
I want a street bike. I ain't gonna hold you. I told myself I'll never do it because of my boy, but I just see myself on a street bike, some dope jeans, some dope J's, excuse me.
You see what I'm on?
Yeah, just like, I mean, just a fly ass nigga on a bike, like
Queens. And,
oh Jesus Christ, I want a bike so bad.
I want a Harley though, like to be like,
my little cousin just got one. My My little big cousin just got a Harley, and he called me. He was like, "Look what I got." And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, man."
I want a Harley, but I gotta wait till I move because I want to have a house with 4 wheels.
I want a fucking bike and apartment.
Yeah.
Sorry, son. No disrespect to nobody.
No
disrespect, but I live in an apartment.
Yeah, fuck it up.
And I got a garage, but
He said, "Fuck it, I want a bike and apartment." Fuck
it. It just don't feel right. It wouldn't feel right to me.
Nigga, bikes, the right bikes, cost anywhere between 25 and 75 and 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you do that, you really taking it, unless you get an older bike, you know what I'm saying? But
first I gotta learn how to ride a bike.
I think we gonna get into this.
We'll
I stalled 7 times on the way home from buying my bike. I didn't even know how to ride. Like,
no,
just learning the clutch and all that shit, installing. Like, yeah, I didn't know how to ride. I parked that bike for a whole month before I started riding. I was like, bro, you gotta get on that bike. That shit down there. You done paid your money for that. Go get on that bike. Like, what the fuck you doing? I didn't ride it at night. I didn't do none of that. Now I get on that motherfucking
My son's mom bought a bike and she had it just sitting up and didn't do nothing with it. But she had one. And she ended up selling it.
Right. That's what I was gonna do, but I had to get on it. And I also got on this website where you can rent it out to people who want to ride bikes. So, but then I had to get in. I had to figure it out. It was a fear. But it's like, dude, you did it already. What the fuck is you doing? Like, go get on that bike. And I got on it and I rode it. And right now I can. What we doing? Where we at? What's up? I'm pulling up.
I just see myself. I got a whole vision, bro. I got a vision for everything I fucking do, bro. These dumbass dreads, I got a vision. I swear to God. I want a ponytail at the top. I want them to hang down in the back. That's my vision. Being on a bike, I see a backpack. I see some dope jeans, some J's. A vest, just a fly ass thing on a bike, bro. Like I see myself hopping off a bike with my vest on, like
some cool shit.
Like on some fly shit.
Some cool shit. Playing your whole school music, playing. Feel like I just woke up. Some little old school shit. But anyway,
I ain't playing.
Off that, I ain't playing that.
I'm a hot boy, so I'm. Gotta have some Juvie or some Wayne going for sure.
Period.
Okay, so let's jump off topic. What do you think about the BG getting out of jail situation?
So BG did a long time in jail.
A long.
It's a new day and age, man. Everybody's so fucking. They so judgmental. Everybody went to law school. Everybody's a fucking judge. Everybody is judging this dude.
That's what I'm asking you, bro.
Man, that dude went to jail for a long time. He got out. It may seem a little funny because he was in jail. I don't pay no attention to it though. He home. He happy. It may look a little funny because he only got that mustache, but shit, he happy. He home.
He just put me at ease with that. Cause I swear I was like, bro, what the hell?
It looked funny. It made he like a little shook. Like nigga, he did years, bro. I'm a whole hot boy, bro. I'm telling you, I'm a whole. Tees, bows, and reeds. I don't know where I got Jabot jeans from, bro, but I for sure had some Jabot jeans.
I ain't never had that pair of Jabot jeans.
Bro, I had hella Jabots. Reebok Classic and white tees.
Do they still even have Jabot?
Yes.
They
got a whole Jabot page, bro.
I need to go check
You know the sad part? I don't even know how to spell that shit.
I don't either. But I'm saying, like, we need to figure that out because that could be the potential a bring back. But anyway, yeah. We talking. We got women on the podcast. We got the hostess, and they quiet as hell. We having a bonding moment.
I see.
Sorry about
right
that.
Over here sniffling. Sorry. She need her medicine ball.
Sorry about.
Sorry about that.
No, that's deep though. We gonna talk about that. We here for a lot of different reasons. And that's a good one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know how to reciprocate either energy.
Hey, you know what's crazy? A lot of people don't know how to take care of somebody that lost somebody.
They be like, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
Hit me if you need something."
Need what? What am I
But
doing?
then I got a whole GoFundMe page and I still don't see your name on there.
Well,
I don't ask for nothing. My other little brother, he asked me to post it on my page. I was just gonna pay for it. I'm not up for begging. So I was just gonna pay for it. And he was like, bro, I don't want you to come out of pocket for everything. Even though that was your bro, I get it. But I want to do this. And I posted the GoFundMe. I appreciate everybody that hit me in a GoFundMe, but certain people didn't do it, and it fuck with me now. It really touched me. Like it really.
It wasn't the people that said, "Tell me if you need anything."
Bump them people. It was blood that didn't do nothing. So that hit me. I don't mean to get into this, but that hit me.
It get crazy, but
it get crazy
with the family shit. So.
Yeah. So
we got the girls sipping wine.
Like going through that.
We got the girls sipping wine at the same time.
Not wine.
I got an older sister.
What y'all drinking?
Ain't wine.
What is that?
That's drink.
Drink? What is it?
You know, Sharon drink dark. Keith's drinking a mixture of sweeteners and a tad bit of tequila. But last time we was here, she had plans.
The Delianta.
I had a mission to go to.
She had plans and she was drinking
And
heavy.
she was drinking.
She was drinking heavy.
Drink.
So now she ain't got nothing going and she's drinking a lot of sweeteners.
Yeah, she usually set her drink down and don't touch it at all.
It's nothing but a phone call.
Ooh, that makes sense.
I ain't going there with you, bro. It's not that. Don't do that. So anywho, like I was saying before, man, like I got an older sister. She didn't tap in, and that really bothered me. Like that really bothered me. It still bothered me. And she wrote me a 10-page letter saying she went
to on actual paper.
No. She texted me, but it was long as shit, and I scammed through it. But the text was my daughter's birthday was September 10th, and she went to her birthday party.
Shout out to the Virgos.
And she observed my daughter, and she hit me with, "You should do this with your daughter. You should do that with your daughter. Your daughter's doing this, and your daughter's doing that." And you're absent from my kid's life.
First of all.
And then you come with me. You come and tell me what I should do with my kids. Like, bro,
Second of all,
who are you?
But then you didn't tap in for the other situation.
But you didn't tap in for the other situation.
Third of all, we're not gonna put this out with that in there. Well, yes, we are.
It's fine.
You know, I think that when it comes to grieving and it comes to loss,
nobody knows what to do.
It's not even that. Let me say it. I got you. I think that everybody's different in that department.
Yes.
And the reason why I say that is because I experienced loss after loss. Back-to-back loss. So I lost the guy that I was with, and then I lost my sister, right? Months apart.
That sucks.
And I was the person that I didn't want everybody like tapping in. I didn't want everybody calling. I didn't want, and it's not that I didn't want it, but I was in a place where, now granted, I appreciate the people that reached out, and I appreciate the people that said I'm praying for you, and I appreciate, like, I didn't, but when I tapped in, because I had to plan the funeral, when I didn't really have to ask for anything. Like, people just stood up and they just took over, and I didn't have to do nothing.
I think because the person who passes away, the impact that he or she has on this earth, certain stuff shouldn't happen. My little brother was gay. He was going through a transition to where she was Tierra. Her name was Tierra White. So she was going through that too. She was going through that, and she didn't have a lot of friends, and she was on crystal meth. So
it was a whole situation.
It was a whole situation.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't know all his friends or her friends.
Right.
I didn't know none of her friends. So they start hitting me when they start seeing the pictures and start hitting me in my DMs on Facebook like, "Oh shit, tell me it's not true." I'm like, "Who the fuck is you?" But I'm like, these are his friends.
Right.
Right. And I didn't have a lot of support from my family's not big. We're not really tight like that. So
we're in the realm of, because that's your brother. Did you support what he had going on?
So when I found out about him being gay, I told him like, "Hey, look, bro."
I'm a key in on that. Go ahead.
I told him like, "Hey, look, bro. I understand what you're going through. I get it. You're fighting your sexuality, so you just lashing out and you doing dumb shit. You was
Don't
bad.
call it dumb, because it may be just what.
It was dumb in the sense of he bust my mama windows out of her car.
Those are actions. We talking about.
That's what he's talking about. He's
Okay.
not saying that him
In
being
my
gay
head,
was dumb.
no, not
He
Oh,
said the
okay.
actions.
The
he's
Yeah,
actions
I just want to
doing.
clarify.
Oh no,
Yeah.
the actions was dumb. He didn't know how to like just embrace it.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to like get it off his chest. So
Right.
he broke all my mama windows out, and I beat him up, and I brought him back to the house, and we sat him down, and I seen a fire in his eye. Low-key, I seen the devil in his eyes, bloodshot red like a hawk. And I sat down and I told him, I said, look, bro, you're my little brother. I love you.
Mhm.
I understand that you're going through this transition, and you may be gay. I get it. At the end of the day, you still my little brother.
Right.
I'm not gonna get a head off for you off top.
Right. So regardless of what you're going through,
Whatever, regardless of what you're going through, bro, you still my little brother. I love the shit out you.
still blood.
And it got better. He was like,
That's what that hug do.
and that's what that hug did, cause I hugged him, and we both cried, and it was like,
That's
bro,
what
It was
that
a release.
hug do.
It was a form of setting him free.
and he,
It was taking the pressure off of him.
but goddamn, that closet bust wide the fuck. Hey,
I
I accepted it. That nigga said, boom. I said, oh, this nigga. But
Yo,
that's my little
hey, the hugs do.
wonders, bro. I hugged this nigga for 10 minutes and we both cried. I don't know why the fuck I'm crying.
Yeah.
But he's crying because it's a release. It's the monkey off his back.
Yeah.
Right?
And I get it. And I'm crying because I
That's
just
therapeutic.
beat you up. Like,
I'm so sorry.
That's so
Man.
therapeutic. Hey, I love this. I love it.
But
I
that's-
love it.
that's
That's
what-
therapeutic.
when I-
That's fucking.
when he,
And that's and regardless of what we're talking about right now, any conversation that I have with people, I'm having with you, whether we on the phone talking, whether I'm talking to you now about what's going on, and hugging Keisha, what we doing is God's work. The therapeutic part of what life brings to you, like that hug,
yeah.
the hugs, the love, the respect, the all that. That's deep.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I
Well,
hugged
he
you
does
for
say,
that.
he said, I will send you people to comfort you.
Don't.
That's what the word
Never
said.
mind.
I'll send you people to comfort you.
Never mind.
So if you need a hug, I'm
Can
going
I
to
get
send
some
someone.
hand sanitizer?
If you need some type
Fuck.
of encouragement, I'm going to send someone. He said,
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave you alone, especially when you're grieving. I'm going to send what you need. You need a hug, I'm going to send it. You
That
need
hug,
comfort,
that
I'm going to
hug,
send it.
that
You need
hug.
company, I'm going to send
Bro.
it.
Yeah.
That
Like I
hug.
said, I hugged my own girl, and it was like, so I haven't really just let it all out.
You're not gonna do it too, because it's gonna sporadically go over the years. It's gonna happen unconsciously.
But
It's
I
gonna
cry
happen when
every
it
day.
happens. It's gonna happen when it happens. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen when it happens.
So
It's gonna happen when it happens.
I haven't
Because
just
I literally still cry to this day when I think about certain, like when we talked about it right now.
It got crazy.
You,
That whole back.
if you did not notice,
That whole back. Hey, that whole back be crazy. That whole back fuck your whole face up like that. That whole back is so like nigga.
nigga,
That
as I was
motion.
talking to you,
Yeah.
my eyes was getting to where they didn't go.
I just sometimes
You
I
seen
just
it?
stop.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes I just stop talking because
That's good. Nigga, look,
you just gotta stop and be
It
like,
gets
all
where
right,
it
just
go.
breathe, because you hold your head back, hold them.
yeah.
Yeah, it get crazy.
But it's good to release.
It is
Yeah.
definitely,
It's good to let it
definitely
out.
when you get to the in that safe space.
Nigga, we was at
So
Applebee's.
some people it's not safe to do it because they be like, "What the fuck? You
boo.
coming up on my nigga? What the fuck?"
Oh,
Ooh.
boo on Applebee's.
Well, I'm like that. I'm such
You
a
a gangster?
thug, right? You know, I be like, people be in front of me crying
ain't
all the
shit.
time. I be
Shut
like, stop. Now there's no. I'm not a straight gangster, but the thing is, like, I cry. I
You ain't
rarely
shot shit.
cry, but I do cry.
You're good at that.
Which it, worry about yourself. Which is why when I experienced the deaths, it was like, this is a whole new world.
This is
Like
different.
crying every day.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere. And I'd be like, wait, there's nights I cried myself to sleep. And there was nights I cried all night. Like,
When people say they cry themselves to sleep, I already be looking at them like, how do you do that? Like I'm not saying that it's not.
it's
not.
possible.
It is possible.
No, I'm not saying that it's not possible, but because I have the certain type of heart that I have, and because everybody have different outlooks on it, like Keisha, she's hard as a rock. We have different ways that we embrace certain stuff. So crying, I never cried myself to sleep about situation.
When she say cried herself to sleep, it's laying in the bed, thinking about whatever we thinking about, and the tears flow, and then we go to sleep. That's what she mean by cry herself to sleep. It's not that hard. It's not that.
I have the hard cries.
Oh shit, I haven't
Like,
had that yet.
It was so
My
bad
shit is like
to
this.
where my best friend
cool.
literally came in the room and was like, I could hear you through the walls, like the pain. I was literally on the floor in agony and pain, because when you're experiencing certain type of grief, it's a pain that you can't really describe, because it's just there, and it feels like it's tormenting you, and it feels like it's like, when is it gonna let up? Like, I'm tired. Like, I'm like, God, I don't want to be sad. Like, no.
I get off work at 7 in the morning. I'm driving home and I hear a song.
Yeah,
and
there's
I'm
certain
like,
songs that
and I'm tired. And I'm like, nigga, hold it, and then his face gets stupid, and then I'm like,
yeah.
Ugly when you cry.
as fuck.
Me too.
Oh God.
I'm not the girl that record myself crying.
I had to see it.
Wait.
I'm crying. I'm like, I know it's so stupid. I know this is stupid, but I'm like,
I'm cute as hell.
and I'm taking a picture like, I want to see this ugly nigga cry.
So I'm crying like this.
I got pictures. You want?
I want to see.
Wait,
Ugly.
you cried and
I'm
actually
done with you,
reached for
nigga.
your phone
Wait a
and kept
minute.
crying.
He wanted to know what he looked like.
I'm done with you.
This is foreign to him. He wanted to see what it looked like.
Don't show it. Don't do that.
I want to see.
Don't do it.
You sure?
You're vulnerable. Don't be vulnerable,
Bro.
Don't be vulnerable to them. Don't be vulnerable.
You
Don't do
got
it.
Now,
You guys not come
If
down.
you
the
do it,
one,
break your phone, bro.
the one thing that I
Like
do
this.
encourage people to do, when you
Don't do
are
that.
going through grief, like, cause for me, I
That's it.
decided, to just put myself on a healing journey. And I decided that it's gonna be a journey, because as long as we live, we're gonna lose people. Whether we lose them to jail, whether we lose them to death, whether we lose them to situations, just shit happens. You know, I grieve losing my best friend. She's still alive, but our relationship broke.
Yeah.
Our relationship broke, and
Why?
it broke so bad that it would never be able to be
Are you able to
repaired.
say why?
What?
Why it broke?
I don't think that mentally she was in a good place. And she tarnished the friendship. She sometimes you do things you can't come back from.
Was it due to growth, or was it due to misunderstanding?
It was never a misunderstanding. It was very straightforward. It was, and I honestly believe that mentally she just wasn't right. And I want to chuck it up as that was the issue, but I feel like for me, certain things cross the line, and some things you say and you do, you can't come back from. And I can never trust you. I can because the thing is this: no matter what you do to me, I'm loyal. Whatever you've done, I'm taking it to the grave.
Sweetie.
It's to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we never talk again, it's to the grave.
Since you're not that person's
No
friend,
one
can I
will
hear
ever know.
Y'all,
No one would ever
what y'all
know.
know.
So my thing is, I feel like things happen and the truth of who you are comes out. And the moment I see who you really are,
Right.
I'm going to move accordingly. I'll
Yes.
never
Yes.
give the trust
Yes.
you. And I have to be able to,
Absolutely.
if you're my friend, I have to be able to turn my back and know that you still got integrity.
Right.
I got to know that you got my back even when I'm not there. I want to know what you said. I ain't even got to worry about what
First
you
of all,
said.
yeah, I shouldn't have to worry about what
Because I know you're going to dead any situation that come against me.
I'm assuming you are.
But that wasn't the case. So when I tell you, like, losing Terrence put me on this journey of healing. And as it did, I went through healing from childhood trauma. When I was a teenager, when I was a young adult, past relationships, God just allowed me to heal. And so many, and I have to face it though. Still, that's why I say I'm on a journey.
I just needed to say that.
Who knew months later that I was gonna lose my sister? Who knew? Yeah. And that rocked my
Wait, so you still
world.
healing from your
Everything.
relationship with
No,
your
no,
best friend?
no. What I said is I grieved through that. But instead of calling it grieving, I chose to heal. So I didn't know that I was even grieving from that. And oftentimes we don't realize that you grieve from everything. If you lose a job, you grieve. If you lose a friend, you like any type of loss. Or you don't know, you might grieve differently for different situations, but you're still grieving in some type of way.
It makes sense because when you meet people and you allow them into your energy and into your realm, you grow with that person based off. Even if you had a job, you had a job. Say for instance, you had a job, and then you get close to somebody, even a little bit close to somebody, and they go through certain stuff. It's like it's
like a family.
It's a constant jail. So,
but to answer your question, am I grieving from losing my best friend? The truth of the matter is, there was a lot of great parts to that. And we were friends since we were young, since we were kids, and we grew up together. And my best friends are like my soulmates. Like they're like a part of who I am. So realizing she wasn't who I thought she was all these years, that broke me in a sense, because I was trying to figure out mentally. I'm like, what the
because you have one understanding, and then you have another understanding.
Right, and it kind of threw me for a loop, and I was like, this can't be true. But it was, so it's like it happened in a matter of a month. Just stuff was happening back then. I'm like, what the hell who is this person? Like, I didn't know who it was. So it was more so of, now when I look back on it, I miss the hell out of my best friend. I miss the times we had. I miss the love we had. I miss the family orientation that we had. I missed all of that. But I don't feel like, I don't miss it enough to go back to it because it was dysfunctional and it became toxic. And anytime something becomes dysfunctional or toxic, I separate myself because I'm a fight for my peace.
So do you think that separation, like mentally, is a trigger to trauma?
So this is the thing, and I just talked about this the other day with my coworker. A lot of times what creates trauma for people or what creates triggers for people is because people don't want to face it and they don't want to live through that pain. They don't want to.
I just noticed something. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Not to cut you off. You got your braces off.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean.
They're gone.
Her braces off.
Yeah, I like the.
I see you talking. I was like, wait, the braces, they're gone. Goddamn.
So yeah, but what I was telling my coworker, because, so for instance, I'm going to give you an example. So when Terrence passed, right after Terrence passed, I had to do 3 weddings. I was in 3 weddings. And then I had to officiate a wedding. And people were like, you know, Sean.
For the people who don't understand what officiate means, explain what officiate means.
Officiate wedding. I got to marry 2 beautiful people.
So you have a license to marry?
I do. Okay. I am an ordained minister. So I have the ability to marry people and all that beautiful stuff.
We marrying people up in here.
Yes.
But you must go through motherfucking counseling because
please do counseling because
we're not marrying nobody.
Necessary.
So counseling is necessary, but when I got married, we went to counseling. We were going through stuff during counseling, but we wanted to get married so bad because my ex-wife's grandfather was passing, and we knew that, so we
so is it forced?
No. We fabricated.
Most of them are forced.
We fabricated.
Everything is forced.
We fabricated
not everything.
like everything is okay.
Majority of them are forced.
Oh, you look past all the red flags. You look past all the issues.
We were going to do this regardless.
Because of
so
the grandfather.
Somebody else.
Oh, you can't get it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Don't get married for love.
It's a whole nother ballgame.
And I'm gonna say this real quick. And I'm
gonna
gonna go back
to this game?
to the point. Don't get married. Don't get married for love, because that's a scam.
Love is not the fucking
That's
thing.
not a
Love
reason
is
to
not
get
it.
married
Love-
because you love someone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get married in obligation because you feel obligated.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good
This is
reason.
gonna touch
And
base
don't
on a lot
get
of
married
people.
just to please other people.
Please don't. Because if you don't want it, walk away. You ain't got to do it.
Just for the record,
Go for it.
and I appreciate the conversation. This is going where it needs to go. We are spilling our spills. We were supposed to be talking about lies. We were going to be talking about
Is there
lies.
ever a good reason
But
to tell a
it's
lie?
going to where it needs to go.
Take it there.
It's supposed to go. It's
I
going
was
to where it needs to go,
just
and we're having our own therapy session. And this is what podcasting is low key. To me, what it's about. It's more so about when you listen to certain people, you're getting your insight up on the outside. You know what I'm saying? You're getting your meat and your potatoes. No, you're getting your meat and
Meat and potatoes.
homemade
Okay.
macaroni and cheese and your homemade vegetables
Bad.
from the source. So we are really having this real dialogue. This is not fake.
It came
We
from
were
out of
literally
nowhere.
trying to talk about
Lies.
we was really trying to talk about lies, and what we having right now is we're having a real dialogue about things that are real in our life, in our realms. It's 4 realms here. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about things that are really going on with us versus Sibo and him and entering his realm, and I've already been to that realm. It's like going to levels in life.
Yeah.
Like, and then Sharon talking about her realms, and Keisha been quiet the whole time.
She
But anyway,
She
we're not-
coming in. Give her a minute.
we're not talking about it, but you know what I'm saying? This is the good part about podcasting. This is the reason why I got into it, because I needed a little bit of therapy for myself.
Well, it's good there.
Because
Definitely is
mentally, I don't understand certain stuff, so I had to sit back and relax. And I'm always a learner. I don't ever like look at it like, oh, I know all this. I sit back and relax. If I don't know shit about it, I'm gonna sit back and relax and be like, okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Ooh, I need to do this. Photography. Oh, you need to do some different angles on that girl, because you know that girl got a little fat on her. You gotta just go to the left, right, route. I'm always taking in, so everything is a learning experience.
Yeah.
So to respectfully, we were supposed to be talking about something totally different.
No, we are.
We're
But
here with the right
But
message. You know what
I
I'm saying?
wanted to finish my point that I was saying. So what I was
Okay,
saying
point.
was,
Make it
what I was just telling my coworker the other day is this. Like I said, I chose to be on a healing journey versus, oh, I'm just grieving and choosing to be sad. What I told her is that, like I said, I was in 3 weddings and I had to officiate a wedding. And everybody was like, well, Sharon, if you don't want to do it no more, you don't have to. I mean, I had to do bachelorette parties and I had to do bridal showers and I had to
Was
do
it stripper
the
in
whole,
there?
yes, it was.
Oh.
And it was just a lot.
My
And they were
God.
like, you know, you just lost someone, so if you can't do it. And I'm like, no, because my thing was I had to, because we were talking about triggers. And my coworker was like, well, it's a trigger for me. I didn't go to my cousin's wedding. I was like, yeah, I literally did every wedding right after it happened. And because I chose to face it, I didn't want to people create triggers.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, when you don't face something, when you don't deal with something, when you don't tackle something, when you don't take it head on, you create a trigger. You be like, well, if I do that, that's going to trigger me. It's going to make me do this. Well, yeah, it will. But if you face it,
I disagree.
if you address it,
I disagree.
Wait.
and that's fair.
You need to.
But
Wait. No.
let me finish.
This
Go ahead.
motherfucker disagreed with something.
And I want her to tell me why she disagreed, but I gotta finish.
No, finish what you're doing. We about to get on your.
Okay,
you about to get
so
on your shit.
and the reason why I say that is because oftentimes you say, well, this is gonna trigger me, this is gonna trigger me. You know, like even the song trigger you, but you didn't turn it off.
No.
You kept it on.
repeat.
You dealt with it and you allowed it to do what it needs to do. Because the thing is, when you're on your healing journey or you're choosing to grieve, I always tell people, feel what you feel. If you feel like laughing, laugh. If you feel like crying, cry. Don't force yourself into this place. Don't force yourself to be depressed. Don't force yourself to just be sad. But if you have a sad moment, have that moment. If you laugh, don't feel guilty for laughing. Don't feel guilty for feeling like, oh, I'm getting a little better. Because you're gonna have days where I'm like, man, I made it through the day without crying. Then the next day you're gonna be a hot ass mess. been there. And I was like, oh, I thought I was doing good. And then I'm just like, I'm a mess. And I felt like I'm going to live through this. I'm going to still live. I'm going to still travel. I'm going to still, because God gave me breath. Like he gave me the ability to live. So I can't take it. I can't, take it for granted. And it's like, how selfish am I I get to live and she had to pass. And but I had to figure it out. Because you feel guilty for things. You feel guilty that you get to still live. Feel guilty that you get to laugh. And it's like, but you can't feel guilty because everybody got their time. Everybody got their moment. Everybody got their day. So I chose to do it a certain way. Like, hey, this is how I'm gonna do it. And I chose my own road because I don't feel like there's no set road or path to healing. And like I said, I'm still healing. I still have moments of sadness. I still have moments of where I'm just like I cannot believe this happened. Like, it's like you're in disbelief, but it's real. It's absolutely real. And even years from now, you're going to be like, how did that happen? But then I have to remember that, Sharon, you're not exempt. You're not exempt from any of this. Nobody is.
It's crazy.
Nobody is.
And it's going to happen. I stepped out the shower today. It was like, damn, one day I'm going to die. I'm only 41 right now, but one day I'm going to die. And it's like, damn, what's going to happen? But I've accepted the fact that I'm going to die because I've lost people super close to me. Mm-hmm. And I know for a fact that this body is just a damn shell. Like, me talking right now is me talking. Like, once I die, me talking is going to go elsewhere.
Right.
My spirit, my soul, my everything is going to go elsewhere. It's going to go to another shell. Mm-hmm. So when people say they get reincarnated, it's just your soul, your everything goes into something different. We don't know what it's going to be.
We don't.
But we just shit. I'm a barber. I cut a dead body.
You3.
And that let me know that we're just shells. My son's uncle passed away, and I cut his hair, and it let me know, like, we're just a shell.
Sure,
like,
you3?
His body was...
You3?
Yes.
He's something wrong with 3.
Okay.
He was
giving a lot of static.
I don't know what to do. Probably her fan when she cut it off.
Because it's still not to cut it off. Keep it off.
But he
it's
was
giving a lot of static.
He was gone. His everything, like, he was out of that body. Like, I cut a wax figure.
Wow.
Yeah, it was deep. And then when I came,
that's different though, huh?
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Lift it off your sweater.
When I came out of the mortuary,
it's breathing. Go, bro.
When I came out of the mortuary, I dropped like, and I was like,
wow.
Like, yo, that's. So to even work around dead people is different, but to cut
you cut.
Yeah. And I was actually.
I've been thinking about that though.
I had hella offers. My best friend passed away. I had just cut him Thursday. He passed away on Sunday. I had 2 young boys pass away. I had just cut John Friday. I just cut Chris Thursday. They passed away.
So barbers don't really barbers really go through a lot because dealing with people that they mesh with so much to pass away is like,
and it's like, damn, bro, like, I just cut him. And then go to the funeral and see, like, you still got that cut, bro. It's like,
that's deep.
So, Pops hit me like, yo, Sibo, my guys, they trusted you. They wouldn't let nobody touch their hair but you. Right. Like, you think you can. And I was like, Pops, real talk, like, I just cut John Thursday. Or Friday. I just cut Chris Thursday. It's Tuesday. I don't think they need it. Because I was scared. My boy Goat passed away, and I was scared, and he just got a cut. I just cut him a mohawk. He was good. You know what I mean? I was scared. But when my son's uncle passed away, I hadn't cut his hair in a year, and I felt obligated. I cut his dreads off. I cut his dreads off, and when I cut his dreads off, he was a new person. So I felt obligated to cut his hair. So I went and I did it. I sucked it up. I felt like I was going to be crying and all. No,
how was that experience though?
It was during the time I manned up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just cut him. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go in there. I went in there with a straight face. His sisters was there.
How tough was that when you got there? Because it sounded like you was tough as fuck until you got there.
No, I was tough as fuck till I left. Then when I left, I landed. I got just so around, like I hit the ground, like, and I was like, yo, what the fuck just happened? I came back to reality, like, yo, this is crazy. I just cut this nigga. And what really satisfied me was during the funeral, you know, everybody knew I cut his hair. So they were like, hey, yo, Bo, like, hey, you did a good job, man. He looked good. That right there was satisfying. Can I cut another dead body?
Did you
Hell no.
Did you like have like some type of
I
like
felt good about it. Like,
not good about it, like, cause it's your art. It's art.
It was
a
my
painter
art.
would be like, you know,
yeah, that was
when the
Picasso.
building
I like it.
collapse or whatever. So how did you feel about it? Like afterwards, did you dream about it? Did you think about it afterwards? Because I'm thinking about the other stuff. Like, damn, what is a dead body? Nobody was there.
I talked about it. It was reassuring for me because it just let me know, like, we're in a fucking shell. Like, once I'm out of this body, once the nigga that's talking is out of this body,
It tapped you in.
Once I'm out of this body, bro, I'm out of this body. Like, I'm gonna be elsewhere. Like, this voice is gonna be elsewhere. Like, and this shell is gonna. I'm getting cremated, so this shell is gonna get burnt up, and it's gonna be on to the next.
It tapped in. It tapped you in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was deep.
Keisha, what's up?
Keisha, you said you disagreed. Tell me.
What I disagree
Keisha
with?
sleepy.
You disagreed because I was talking about how I feel like people create triggers because they don't face them or they don't, you know, deal with them or live through them.
That's dope, bro. She went back. That's that ordained
I
ministry.
can't do it.
Hey, you know, pastors take you way over there and they bring you back.
Come here.
Hey,
You over here.
hey, that was that. That
You
was
over
that.
here.
That was that. And I was lost. Like, wait. I was talking about that. That's dope.
Oh, she did say that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's dope. I like that.
Yeah,
But I'm
nigga.
listening.
Yeah, nigga. Talk
And
about
she,
it.
she thought she was gonna forget about it.
Yeah,
She brought you right
yeah,
back.
yeah,
She took you way left field, bro. She right
Yeah.
back. Like, oh no,
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Go.
I don't care.
Grill.
But to me, and what I've learned in school, and what I do as a career, triggers are not created; they are developed from your trauma. It reminds you of what you went through.
Right.
When-
PTSD.
Pretty much, that's exactly what it is.
Okay. Why you disagree?
And I agree with that.
Because she said that
No.
Oh no.
No, I do believe.
100.
So I do believe, because I talk about PTSD. If you ever watch any of my shows, I talk about that all the time. Because I have PTSD with mostly with relationships, because people are full of shit. But
people, she means men. I just want to put that out there.
But I have, the reason why I say that is because I have witnessed people, like I was saying earlier, force themselves into depression, force themselves to be sad, force themselves to be angry. Like, they force it. It's not like I'm just like, cause when I had to deal with the passing, I decided that I was going to exhaust every possibility to heal. I did therapy. I never did therapy in my life. I'm doing it now because if that's going to help me to heal, talk to the therapist. She was like, Sharon, you're fine. I was like, I'm not. I might tell her, no, I'm not.
Explain to me, how does someone force their self into
Can I do that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
Thank you.
so people are dramatic.
Very.
People are dramatic.
Overly. I'm sorry.
You don't have to go there. You're forcing yourself to go there. You don't have to, like, okay, I understand that my mom's son passed away. Me personally, I feel like my mom spoke that into existence. She used to tell my little brother all the time, you out here smoking that crazy smoke, you're gonna kill yourself. Devontae, you're gonna kill yourself. And then boom, he killed himself. I'm not saying he killed himself on purpose, but he passed away doing what he liked to do, smoke crystal meth. It is what it is. But my mom starts an argument with my pops and tell him, you just started this argument, and tell him, I just lost a son. I feel like you're forcing yourself into that. I lost a brother. You don't see me starting arguments and throwing that in somebody's face. Like, I just lost my little brother. Like you're forcing that. You want that sympathy, so you force it, and that's what my mom was doing. She was forcing it. And
So you don't think that's her
So
way
it's a
of
forced trauma.
grieving?
Yeah.
It's a forced
I
trauma.
think it is, but I've had people where they'll say, "Well, let's just have a cry party." I'm not coming.
I'm not coming either.
I'm not coming because I cry on my own already, so I don't need a cry party.
They have those. Yeah.
They have those. It's called a pity party.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And my
I'm
mom
not-
wanted
Yeah, I'm
that.
okay with
But
that.
but that's what I'm
And
saying
my mom
because
wanted a
I
pity party.
witnessed it.
And I wasn't going for it. I lost my little brother too. I understand that you lost your son, but
Maybe that's her way of grieving.
no, hell no. Like you don't just keep throwing that in my pop's face that you lost your son. He lost a son too.
True.
So don't keep throwing that in his face because you starting this argument and you want to get past it. No, it don't work like that. And you want a pity party.
Well, maybe she doesn't know how to work through it.
No, she doesn't. But that's not the way to go about it. And that's why Sharon said they force themselves.
You
to-
cannot say what they do.
my
Every
mom forced-
individual
my
is
mom
different.
she's forcing
Every
herself.
individual
So your mom,
is different.
To you,
This
you
is
feel
a-
like she's forcing it.
This is a real.
She's forcing that shit. She want a pity party. She want kudos for everything she does. Like this is just my mom.
This is a real.
If she do something for me, she do something for my son. She's gonna tell my sister about it. She's gonna tell every friend about it. And I want
So
to
do
hear
you
this shit
think
a
she's
thousand
lacking
times.
appreciation from everybody? Maybe that's what it is.
No, she's getting older.
No?
My mom went through whatever she went through growing up, and for a long time she went through whatever she went through, and she didn't get that.
And you don't understand it, but you understand it from your point of view.
And now she wants that. She wants those flowers.
Gotta-
She wants
gotta
her
make that.
kudos.
I gotta make that like evident because you don't
Oftentimes
understand
people
it.
want
I didn't
understand
validation.
it.
Like
Yeah.
I want to be able to tell you everything more, but
Are we talking about best friend here?
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about grieving. I'm talking about people
Yeah,
forcing
yeah.
themselves. I'm talking about people wanting accolations and
I
and
think we
attention
use the
and
wrong
wanting.
word and when we
Nah,
say it.
I love this
It's
conversation.
flowers.
I love this energy.
It's
I want
what
to
she
talk to
wanted.
Keisha more because she seemed like
She
got
wanted
more
a
traveling.
she wanted a pity party, and I
What's
wasn't
up,
giving
Keisha?
it to her.
I wouldn't
What's
say,
up, Keisha?
I wouldn't say
Can we put the
trauma.
ponytail over here?
I just.
I
mean, the thing is
put
this.
the ponytail over here.
I like I said. I
It's
like
cool.
what you said.
We
I
know
get
how
what
I
you're
look
saying.
Yeah,
How
put the ponytail over there.
how situations do create our triggers.
Yes.
Trauma.
That's a fact.
Because before I started my healing journey, there was a lot of things that triggered me. There were certain things that I could see at the beginning of a relationship that I experienced in the last relationship, and I'm like, oh, that's a trigger. That's a
Okay,
trigger.
I'm
So
talking
you,
about-
And I'm not
would
gonna
you say you created that trigger?
No.
Mm.
I'm not saying that I
It
created it.
happened.
Like listen to what I'm saying, because you didn't hear me what I said. I said I agree with you
Okay.
with what you were saying, how situations can create these triggers. However, on another level, people also create their own triggers.
Right.
People
Yes.
force triggers. And I feel like for me,
It could be somebody
When it
like, oh, don't
came
do that
to-
because you're gonna do this, but then they do it. And
when
then
it came
it's
like
a trigger
for,
now.
and I use for example, like my coworker was saying, oh, she didn't want to go to her right after her dude passed. She didn't want to go to her cousin's wedding because it was a trigger for her because she was with someone, they were going to get married, and then now she got to go to the wedding.
Yeah, it's a trigger.
For me, I told her, I said I went to every wedding right after, and it wasn't, and even though it
you marry somebody.
did touch me in a certain way,
Yeah.
and it made me think about him, and I wanted to face it. I didn't want to run from the experience. I didn't want to run because what I'm gonna do, run from every wedding, run from every love situation or celebration. I wanted to live through it, and I wanted to face it. So whatever I felt in those moments, I allowed myself to feel it. I allowed myself to go through it, and I allowed myself to heal through it. So it's like, yeah, I could go
But
to a
that's
wedding.
how Sharon
No.
went through
And I
it.
get that.
Sharon is not
No.
friend.
I get that.
Okay.
But at the same time,
I'm low.
she created a trigger for herself
I'm low.
because it's like instead of her going, she like, oh no, that's a trigger. You made it a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
You made it a trigger.
How she
Because
made
how
it
would
a
you know if
trigger?
it would have been a
People
trigger?
agree.
You just would have went and you
Because
probably
she's
would have just
feeling it.
enjoyed it.
It's an
Yes,
excuse
but
not
the
to do
thing
something.
is, you're gonna feel it anyway.
Yeah, but it's gonna the way that she doesn't probably want to break down in front of everybody. we don't know how that
Well, it's not
breakdown
a
is gonna
guarantee
look.
that she's gonna break down.
Try it.
She don't know because she won't do it
She
because
won't
she
try it.
already labeled it as a trigger.
So
It's
So
like,
if
it's
I'm
like,
labeling this
it's
as
like
a trigger,
saying-
I'm not
it's
even
like
gonna do
saying-
it.
it's
I'm
like
not even
saying,
gonna face it.
Well,
I'm not even
gonna
gonna
play
do
football
it.
because the coach gonna yell at me,
Yeah.
and then you don't understand why he's yelling at you.
But then you don't even take the time to try to play
Yeah.
because you already got in your head that he's gonna yell at you.
So
But
it's
once
like
you go out there,
create
you don't
that
It's
yell.
like you
for
defeat yourself before you even try.
Yeah, it's like you throw yourself in the
And it might be, and the truth of the matter is not only one sided. It's several sides.
Just like you said, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, hit on too much. We're gonna change the subject right after police change the subject. So you said like I don't even hug my sons. I want to hug my kids. I was hugging you and I was embracing you, and I was like trying to console you, and he's like, "Oh, I don't do that." Ooh, it's like it's not a trigger, but it's like something that you're not used to.
And that could be something else because and I didn't know she said that
She
because
did.
I hug my boys all day, and I be like, before I left, they always like, "Come on, we need a hug." I'm like, okay.
I was hugging the shit out of her.
And the thing is, because I'm so lovey-dovey with them, and the reason why I do it is because I want to create young men that know how to express themselves. I want to create young men that know how to express love and know how to hug. And it is crazy because my auntie's son said one day when we was at the house, he was like, auntie, he said to his mom, "Hey, Mom, Sharon is the one who taught me how to hug." And she was like, "What? I hug you all the time." He was like, "Yeah, but her hugs are just so different. Like she taught me how to really just embrace and just let go and release and just I felt loved and I felt appreciated when she hugged me. And it's not saying you didn't hug me, but it's saying like her hug was just different. And my auntie was like, "But I hug you." But the thing is this, even though you're saying you don't hug your boys, you never know, they might need that.
It's a need.
They just literally
When we leave here,
mentally
follow me and give them that hug.
I would love to, because the thing is this, oftentimes people will be like, a lot of people don't, they might grow up and not know how to love and hug.
No, my kids know how to love.
And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But you have to understand that sometimes certain type of affections are necessary in all of our individual lives.
You're not going to be able to do it.
And
so
you might not connect to that.
That's the
like
thing.
my coach to play football, the reason why I was so good at football was because I got taught by somebody other than my mother to do something different.
Okay, and that's why it's called a village.
So that made me great to what I was doing.
But that's why it's called a village.
Because there's some people that be like, I don't say I love you because I never heard it.
Void with
Love is a
something
control
else.
word, but
Yeah.
Because my kids gonna probably tell they kids and they wife that they love them all day, because they be like, "That's all my God mom say all day. I love you. I literally said all day, and then they said all day, "I love you. I love you." Like I want them to be able to do that.
I show
you need
tough
more
love.
hugs.
No, I really.
I mean, I do. I'm a very balanced person.
For the rest of the year.
The truth of the matter is, Keisha, I'm very balanced because they call me the sergeant. Like, because I'm real, like.
Yeah,
I'm straight hard, but at the same time, I'm this softie that literally hugs all day and tell these kids, "I love you, I love you."
Yeah, you're such a care bear.
I am, but I'm also like, don't play with me because I will punch you. I do. I'm a balanced kid.
I love this conversation. I love this, and I hate that to like try to cut it short or whatever the case may be, because Keisha didn't talk too much tonight. I don't know what that's about, but
I'm listening. I'm learning. I'm absorbing the hugs and the love.
I'm gonna make sure I hug you a little more when we leave.
Please, it's okay.
No, we got this.
Hug somebody.
Somebody
just hug somebody.
Hey, I never understand. You know how you watch the little TV shows like, man, everybody hug somebody. Yeah. That shit makes a difference.
It really do.
Now let me tell you
respectfully
something.
A good one though. It gotta be a good one.
It gotta be a genuine though.
I've had some hugs and they felt very, very empty.
Gotta be just
and they felt very, very fake.
No.
And they felt, but like, Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need someone to just look at you and say, you know what, I'm proud of you. Sometimes you need someone to say, hey, I love you.
Somebody
Hey, I
genuine
see
about
you.
Your progress, though.
For real, for real.
Yes.
Someone to tell you, like, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Like, get back on your grind.
Accountability.
Get back on your hustle. Like, what you doing? Get back to it. So there's different ways to love on someone.
Accountability.
Like,
I spit a little bit.
Because it's
Accountability. Goddamn.
Because it's kind of like, hey,
Accountability,
you was on your
goddamn.
grind. Get back on your.
You heard what
get
I
back on your
said, goddamn. Accountability.
Accountability is something else.
It's not. It's the same
It
shit.
is.
It's like you got people that love you is gonna hold you to
Well,
what
of
the fuck
course
you
they are. They should.
capable of.
They should.
Accountability.
They should.
So
If
is a
you
lie
know that I'm
healthy?
capable of
That's
doing
what I
something,
want to know.
what?
Is a
We're
lie
gonna have to
healthy?
talk about a lie
Nah,
another
we're not gonna talk
time.
about that shit. We're gonna talk about what we've been talking about, Keisha.
What
You
was
wasn't
I
here.
talking about?
You wasn't here. You just got here.
Yeah.
Shit. Huh. Where your parking spot at? You in the handicap? You better go check your damn
Yeah,
parking. 'Cause they
with
might
this,
have took your
I'm
shit
definitely in the
at this
handicap.
point. Goddamn. But yeah, no, respectfully though, I love this conversation. This was something different from what I'm used to though. Like it's a therapy session because it really hit home tonight. Accountability, Keisha. Anyway, yes, love, hugs.
I
Hugs
always say,
we put a whole other stamp on hugs. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? We
but the
probably
thing is
shirt
this,
say hugs.
not just the hugs, but just the atmosphere to
We
be
need a
able
tree in
to
here so y'all can hug
to be able
the
to
hell out of
speak
it.
out about
Who
what
hugs
you
trees?
feel.
She
and what
racist,
you've
I
been
swear to
through.
God, bro.
I think that,
She is racist as fuck.
It's not even racist.
I'm really
It's-
not.
That was racist.
but
No, it's
Hug a tree.
no, the thing is this: everybody's different, right?
You want hug
For
a tree?
whatever reason, because we've all been raised
You wanna hug a
differently.
tree?
We all came up on different stuff, right?
You came up on hugging.
And so maybe hugging is not her thing.
She
but-
gonna get it today.
But and you did hug her.
She ain't got no choice.
But I feel
See, that's the
like,
thing. Some people need to learn and to understand the.
but some people don't want
Some
to.
people are not hugged, so they don't understand
Some people
the
are
hug.
not huggers. Some
Some people
people
are
show
just
their
hug.
affection other way. I show my affection other
We
way.
are grown men, and I embrace a hug.
So let's hear how Miss Keisha.
What's your analogy?
Please tell us how you express your affection.
I listen.
Titties in the mouth.
You listen.
Titties in the mouth.
That's not enough.
Coochie on the dick. Squirts. Cream. What?
That's not enough.
I don't know.
Your
That's your
kids
not
not.
affection.
No, her kid's not getting that. Oh, pray to Jesus Christ, they not getting that.
Not the cream. No.
You know what?
But how do you express your affection, like to your kids, like talking to them and
Let's talk
and
about
listening to them talk about their problems? Is
Let's
not.
get into it.
It's not. Sometimes people need physical affection.
Yes.
It's physical
Corey.
affection.
Let me taste that.
You need physical affection.
What is this?
Everybody needs it.
Numbers in my
that's
pocket.
And no, I really don't.
Everybody needs
We
it.
can't speak for everybody because I
Every-
don't need it.
Everybody
Now,
needs
I
it.
don't.
this?
Please don't touch me.
It's apple juice.
Okay.
Everybody needs it.
Some type of apple liqueur.
Everybody needs
No,
it
but you
because
love that.
I'm 100% sure she ain't telling her man don't touch me.
No, I'm not.
Everybody needs
But, so
it.
that's
You
the-
can't convince me of that.
So that's my thing.
But
Like,
Everybody needs
I don't
it.
She ain't drinking no
Yeah.
strong man. That shit
To
taste like
come
Everybody
and give
needs
me
it.
a hug.
Everybody needs
but you need him to
it.
come put his penis in your body.
That's stupid.
It's a sign of affection.
Because you have to
Did I
be
say
able to.
that?
My thing is this: you have to be
Wow.
able to have intimacy, because intimacy is not the sex, it's not the penetration, it's not
It's
the orgasm.
hug, it's
It's
the
the-
afterwards.
Yes, it's the
It's the
just
kissing. It's the hugging.
it's the intimate time of just sitting and talking and
I
just
understand what's going on.
She
releasing
act
and
like
just
just come and just rap, rap,
healing.
thank you,
Have you
ma'am, bro.
ever sat
She
with
used
someone
to.
and had a intimate conversation and you
She
healed
gonna be a
in
whole
the
other
midst of
woman
that
for
conversation
that.
and you just was able to release
For real,
and be
real,
free
real,
and
real,
just
for real.
I mean it's a different type of it's a different type of love when you can speak and people could just-
She got excited.
She's so guarded. She not allowing that.
Yeah, she's so
you know
fucking.
and that's the
It's a wall built. We need to break
I
that
feel-
bitch down. That's what
whoever-
we
no,
gonna do.
it's
It's a
not
gut
about
now.
Whoever her dude.
It's a gap now. We need to break it down.
Whoever her dude is, he need to
Yeah,
break that
no,
down.
that's her
First of
problem.
all,
No, we're not gonna do
he
that.
doesn't
We're not
have
gonna
a
do that.
wall.
We're not gonna do
He
that.
doesn't
We're not
have
gonna do
a wall
that.
towards him.
We're not gonna do that. we're not going.
So you only have walls towards certain people.
Everybody.
Listen. I enjoyed the conversations with you, my brother. No. I've known him for a while. I've had interactions with him. I've had conversations. Let me finish. Goddamn. I've had conversations.
I'm sorry, but it is. Look,
Anyway,
I swear, look.
give me this. I've had conversations with Zebo. I have had
She ain't even
interactions
drunk
with
none of
Zebo
it.
for him to be.
It's something really floating.
I'm about to shoot
I'm
you.
sorry, go Matthew.
Can I get a gun? You got guns everywhere.
You got guns?
Anyway, I've had conversations with Zebo. I've talked to
They're
him.
always close.
He has to talk.
Sorry, go Matthew.
He
Anyway.
needs undivided
No,
attention.
I don't. It's good. We have conversations with each other, but that one was a little touchy. So I commend you. You can. It's different, bro. And I don't mean this in so fuck these cameras. This is me between this conversation.
You ain't gotta say all that.
Is deep when you lose somebody that you're so close to. It's
Don't
totally
say fuck
different.
these cameras because
Can I
somebody
finish?
out there might have lost somebody and
That's
they
cool.
need
They can
this.
listen to this conversation. then.
Yeah, so don't
Fuck
say
that.
that.
Oh my god. I'm trying to be.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So it has nothing to do with what we have going on. Can you say that? Is that better? No.
Don't do
Because
me.
it's deeper than that.
No,
It's
it
deeper than
is.
what the fuck we doing right now.
Right, but
Can
the
I
thing is
finish?
this. No, hold on. Let me say what I'm saying real quick.
Women.
I want you to finish, and don't say women. But what you have to understand is this platform is for a purpose.
Okay.
It's not just for our healing,
Can I
but it's for
finish
the
talking
people
to them?
that's listening in,
Okay.
and we want them to heal. So we ain't gonna say fuck our audience.
Alright, no,
We're
I'm
gonna
say
say
they're gonna respect it.
no, they're not.
When we go live, they're gonna be like, that nigga real.
No,
Let me
they're
finish.
not.
Can
Because
I
I don't
finish?
find that to be real.
Okay, cool. That's not your problem though. Let me finish.
You could be hella rude, boy.
I'm gonna be
Go for it. Go for it. I'm gonna let you do you.
But I'm being honest though. Right?
No, you being rude.
I'm listening.
Bro.
What?
I'm done.
What?
I'm gonna keep going, bro. At the end of the day, we like you. This was a whole nother bonding situation, and from here on out, understanding what you're going through, I'm here because I literally like mentally like you can go day by day but not saying or not doing or not feeling a certain type of way, but I know what you're feeling. So, bro, have you ever, let's go bowling. Let's go hoop. Anything.
I appreciate that.
No, for real, because it gets
Lonely.
it gets deeper than
lonely.
it gets deeper than the
Another
situation. You know what I'm saying?
This conversation.
It gets deeper than the situation.
Trigger is you having that big ass wall up.
Yeah, you got a super
I'm
big wall.
asking you.
Your shit big. I'm gonna get
Is-
some
is
dynamite
it a
and blow your
trigger
shit all the way
having
the
a
fuck down.
conversation?
No, triggers for me are I've been cheated on. So girls being on their phone, that's triggering for me.
Yeah,
And
because
then
of
when I
that.
come in the room, they do this.
Yeah,
That's triggering for me.
that's triggering.
Why? Because you
Because
have trust issues?
I've been
Because you
cheated
been
on,
cheated on.
and it was through the phone.
Yeah.
So,
Now you throwing your phone down because I just walked
and
the
I'm
room.
thinking like, what are you doing?
Anyway,
So it's
It's
triggering.
PTSD.
we got it.
That's triggering.
We
Yeah.
going.
This conversation is therapeutic.
Yeah,
Facts.
because it's this is
You
real.
was just finna cry. And
Because
Nah,
I'm talking about my past.
I almost
My
cried.
passed away brother. Like, yes.
so what?
Nigga, I almost cried. When I was talking to him about the
He
situation,
wasn't
I
triggered.
almost
He
cried.
wanted to talk about this
No.
conversation. Don't nag him.
Oh,
It's what I do with Corey.
But it's not okay because this
And
is a
that's the
serious
problem.
situation.
It is.
that's the
Because
problem.
it's not gonna never stop.
That's the problem why you can't be. This is the reason why some men can't be soft with women. This is the reason why some men can't expose or
express
explain
themselves.
or none of that shit to
Shut
certain
up.
women
You sit in
because
that damn car,
it's-
expect
it's-
us all the time.
you see that
Yes, you do. Don't
anyway.
act like it's gonna be any different.
However the case may be, I appreciate you being vulnerable to the conversation. Like I respect that, and you got me as a brother now.
No doubt.
Understanding what the fuck, but I've been knowing you for a while and understanding, like, you know what I'm saying. We've been talking, but nigga, you were me.
Yeah.
So if I need to be a shoulder to lean on, I got you. Yeah, that's
Lean
fuck all that.
on me.
It's serious, bro. Anyway,
All right, you guys. So we're gonna wrap it up
got to.
now.
At this point.
We really appreciate you guys for tuning in
Drink this
as
drugs.
usual. to the third degree. You know,
Third
we're
degree.
gonna go
Yes,
all
sure.
in every time.
Yeah.
This topic was honestly just
Off the wall.
off the wall.
Different.
I literally asked him a question and he said what he said. And that's where the conversation went. This was not the topic of tonight, but it was very necessary. And those of you who might be...
I really want to know, though, are lies healthy real fast?
We'll get next episode.
We don't even need to talk about lies today.
We'll get to it.
But if you are grieving, if you are dealing with a loss, if you are in some form or fashion need a hug or need just someone to be in your corner, just know that we lifting y'all up. We praying for y'all. We wish the best. I'm praying that God sends a person to hug you, to love on you, to speak life into you, to comfort you, and all that great stuff. But tonight has been real. Tonight has been vulnerable. Tonight has been open. Tonight has been free. Tonight has been healing. I always say that I believe that if you just have a good conversation with a good person, you can heal. And that's what we're here for. We're here to support each other, lift each other up. And we hope y'all come back because this is what we do.
We appreciate y'all.
Anything else? My love?
I know, I think you hit it right on.
Jesus Christ.
We appreciate y'all. We love you. Bye.